Promoting the growth of the tabletop sports hobby, this is Imagisport.
Hello there and welcome to the Imagisport Showcase. I'm Derek Jones. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video, as today we are bringing shootout hockey back to the channel after a long hiatus and going back to my on again, off again 80s Greats Hockey League project using the NHL Decade 1980s set that shootout hockey offers. Today we've got a great matchup for you. It's a pair of second place teams, actually tied for second, in the Smythe division as the Calgary Flames travel to Winnipeg to take on the Jets. Calgary comes into this game with a 14-10 record, good for 28 points. Their leading point scorer on the campaign is Kent Nielsen. He has 14 goals and 26 assists so far in this project. Joe Nieuwendyk is the leading goal scorer for the Flames. He has 21 goals on the season to go along with 13 assists. On the other side of the ledger for Winnipeg, they are 13-7-2, also with 28 points. Again, like I said, tied for second in the Smythe division. We'll show you the entire standings a little bit later on today in the broadcast. Dale Hawerchuk is the Jets' leading scorer with 13 goals and 23 assists for 39 points, while Morris Lukowich leads the team in goals with 16, and he has 15 assists to go along with that. All right, well, let's not waste any more time. The teams are ready, so we'll go to first period action between the Flames and the Jets. It's 80s Greats Hockey League action right here on Imagisport. Enjoy. Okay, so we're just about ready to start here at the Winnipeg Arena. Starting goaltenders for today's game for the Flames will be Don Edwards in the net. So far this season, he is 5-5 with a 4.70 goals against average. And in between the pipes for the Jets, it's Brian Hayward, 5-0 with a 4.19 goals against average. The teams are ready to go at center ice. Sit back, relax, and get your popcorn ready. It's Shootout Hockey, the 80s Greats Hockey League on Imagisport. And here we go. And no time is going to run off the clock here at the moment. Instead, we are going to get some penalties dished out against Calgary. So they are going to be S and Z, which means Kent Nielsen is going to get a minor penalty along with Joey Mullen and Jamie McCown. And that looks like about it. So a 2-minute minor power play for the Jets here, which will, as you can see on the post-it, will up their power play scoring chance to 58-0-0. So here's power play minute number 1. It's going to be a 97. They are going to get a scoring chance. And that is going to go to letter K. That's Dave Ellett on the blue line. Ellett going to skate into the slot, and he's going to score the first goal. And Dave Ellett puts Winnipeg on the board. So for Dave Ellett, let's get his goal total here. For Ellett, that is his 5th goal of the season. And so we'll go ahead and go to the assists now. We'll go with line 2 for that. He assists, nothing there. The only assist on this one is going to go to Lucien Deblois. And the time of the goal there is, let's just say that'll be 1 minute and 9 seconds of the first period on the power play. All right, so 1-0 Winnipeg as we drop the puck again, and we have 3 minutes go off the clock this time, and then we have a 6. Calgary is going to get a chance to tie it right here. It's going to be the letter R. That is Joey Mullen. Mullen now with it, with a shot from the slot, and that's a goal, and it is indeed a tie game. Slippery rock, Joe Mullen, as Mike Lang used to refer to him as during his days in Pittsburgh, gets the tying goal. That's his 20th of the campaign. and we are tied at 1. Let's check out some assists here for that. Nothing there. Kent Nilsson will get the assist on it. And the time of the goal is going to be 4 minutes and 24 seconds. So, game's not even 5 minutes old, and we are tied at 1. Welcome to 1980s hockey. Here we go. 1 minute off the clock here. And some more penalties being dished out against Calgary. And so it's going to be U and Z2 this time. So that'll mean Håkan Lube will get a minor. And so will Colin Patterson. And Tim Hunter. And going down, that looks like about it. Oh, don't forget about Gary Roberts up top. He is also a Z2. So another power play opportunity here for the Jets. So here's our first minute of it. That is a 37. That is nothing. We'll go to our second minute. And that is a 16. That's actually going to be a shorthanded chance for Calgary. And that shorthanded chance is going to go to Joel Otto. Who else would take a shorthanded chance? From the blue line, no goal there, and we go back to regular play as the Calgary Flames are able to kill that one off. So back to regular play we go. 3 more minutes off the clock this time, and it's a 79. That is a scoring chance for Winnipeg, and so this time it is going to go to the letter N, and that is going to be Lundholm from the bench. And so Lundholm with it from the blue line, but nothing going there. That is a no goal. So back up the center ice we go, down to 8 minutes left in the period. And now Winnipeg is going to be called for some penalties here. A penalty-filled first period so far. X and Y2 this time. And let's see. I don't see any X's, and I don't see any Y2s, but I do have a house rule where I will flip a card, and if this number is 11 to 23, there's going to be a bench minor on Winnipeg, and there is. It isn't 11. That's a bench minor. Bench minor on Winnipeg, so Calgary's power play chances goes up to 1 to 43. Here's the first minute of that. Nothing doing there. So we'll go to the second minute, and that's going to be a scoring chance for the Flames. So who's going to get that chance? It is going to be Lanny McDonald. McDonald now with it. He goes from the slot, but it's going to be a save chance here. A save chance. Brian Hayward needs a 9 to 11 on the save column in order to stop that puck from McDonald, but he doesn't get it. He gets a 5, and Lanny McDonald makes it 2-1 Calgary. So Lanny McDonald, his 6th goal of the season. And Calgary is now up 2-1. So for the assists this time, the assist this time is going to go to Gary Suter. And on the power play, time of that is 14:58. All right, 2-1 Calgary. Here we go. 3 more minutes off the clock here, and a 27. That's going to be another scoring chance for the Flames. Joey Mullen's going to get it again this time. He's going to crank it from the blue line. No goal there. We move on. And 1 more minute off the clock. Down to 2 minutes remaining in the period, and yet another scoring chance for Calgary here. And this time the scoring chance is going to go to Lanny McDonald once again. McDonald now from the slot. Hey, shoots and scores. Lanny McDonald with his 2nd of the game. And now the Flames are up 3-1. So McDonald this time, and Al McInnes will get the first assist, and Gary Suter will get the 2nd. So McDonald from McInnes and Suter. Time of the goal, 18:32. And just like that, Winnipeg had a short lead, But now Calgary seems to be in control. It is 3-1, and there's the last 2 minutes off the clock, and that's going to do it for period number 1. So we played 20 minutes here in Winnipeg, and your score at the end of the first period, the Flames lead the Jets by the score of 3-1. We'll be back with second period action right after this timeout. All right, so Calgary up 3-1 after 1 period of play. Before we get to the second period, just want to let you know that this game is sponsored to you by Shootout Hockey, the official game engine of the 80s Greats Hockey League. As you can see right here, we go to the Shootout Hockey website. As you can see, it's a very fast-paced game. You can play a game in 20 minutes or less because it uses a team-based card and not individual players. I do really like this game. I don't really understand why I don't play it more often. It is really a fun game to play. You really should give it a try if you like quick play games with really not a lot of learning curve. This could be the game for you. There's plenty of seasons. The latest season that got released was the 74-75 season. That came out in September, and of course they have the 21-22 season as well. But I'm telling you, whenever the 22-23 season ends in about a month, usually it only takes about a month or two after that, and those cards are also available for sale. As you can see here, you have seasons ranging from 38-39 all the way up to 21-22. There's some greatest teams of the past sets as well as decade sets from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Prices range from $5 to $11 here. You can get the instructions and charts for $3 on a PDF that you would just simply print out if you have your own dice already. If you want to use the facts are available by PDF too for $2.50. Now, the facts that I use are poker card style facts, which I bought from Drive Through Cards, so a completely different website. But they are also relatively affordable. I believe, if memory serves me correctly, I paid about $15 to $20 for mine once you tacked on all the shipping and stuff. And for those of you who don't think that Shootout Hockey is fast enough, in 2021 they came out with an EZ version where instead of playing it the way that you normally see it played here, you just go a period by period summary. Makes the game go even faster. So maybe if you have a long project like mine and you don't want to play every game, maybe you can just play some of them using Shootout EZ. But once again, like I said, Shootout Hockey game is a great game to try out. I suggest you give it a try if you're new to hockey games, or if you're looking for a nice quick play game. Shootout Hockey could be the one for you. The place to go to get it is shootouthockey.com. That's www.shootouthockey.com. That's where you go to learn more about the game and also to order the game itself and the seasons that are available. All right, teams are back out on the ice. We're ready for second period action now between the Flames and the Jets. All right, Flames up 3-1 as we start the second period, and here we go. 3 minutes off the clock here to start things. It is a 77. That is going to be a scoring chance for the Jets as they try to get back into this game here. And we are going to go to letter B. Paul McLean is going to get the scoring chance. He's going to take it from the blue line, and it's going to be a goal. Paul McLean puts the Jets back within 1. It's 3-2. So for Paul McLean, scrolling down on my spreadsheet here to see what that means for him. That's his 10th goal of the season. All right, so Paul McLean, and looking for the assists now. Howard Chuck will get 1, and Morris Lukowicz will get the other. And so the time of that goal is going to be 3 minutes and 39 seconds of period number 2. So now the Jets are back within 1. It is 3-2, and we drop the puck. 1 minute off the clock here. 72 just outside of Winnipeg's range. We'll play on. Another minute comes off the clock here, and it's an 89. The Jets are looking to tie this game here, and it's going to go to Morris Lukowicz. Lukowicz with it from the face-off dot. No goal there. And so we will play on. 2 more minutes off the clock here. And so it is a 29 just outside of Calgary's range. And so 3 more minutes go off. And this time it's a number 6. Calgary is going to get that scoring chance. And so the beneficiary of that is going to be Gary Suter, the defenseman. So Suter goes into the face-off circle. No goal there. 3 more minutes come off the clock, down to 7 minutes remaining in the second period. And it's a 12. So again, the Flames with the chance to score here. And this time it's going to be Joe Nieuwendyk from the second line. Nieuwendyk gets it in from the face-off circle. No goal, turned away by Brian Hayward. And 2 more minutes come off the clock here. And so 85, back to Winnipeg. Back and forth action we go here in this second period. And it is a letter E. That is Brian Mullen, Joe's brother. Going to get a shot here. And so Mullen from the slot. And he scores! Brian Mullen ties the game for the Jets. It is 3-3. So for Brian Mullen, that is his 10th goal on the campaign. And for our assists here, there's just going to be one, and that's going to be Laurie Boschman. And time of that goal is going to be 15 minutes and 56 seconds. So how about that? All right, 3-3 tie, brand new hockey game. 5 minutes left here in the second. Here we go. 4 minutes go off the clock here. And 61, nothing doing. And that's going to run out the period. So we have played 2 here in Winnipeg. And what originally seemed to be going all Calgary's way, now we have an even game heading into the third. It's 3-3. Heading into the second intermission, we'll be back with third period action right after this timeout. And we have a brand new hockey game. It is 3-3, all tied up as we end 2 periods play here at the 80s Great Hockey League today. And I just realized I forgot to give you shots on goal from the last period. Shots on goal for Calgary, they had 14 in the first period, 10 here in the second for a 2-period total of 24. While the Jets had 8 shots in the first period, 9 in the second, they have a 2-period total of 17. So in this period, usually I take you around the league as to what other games are going on. However, we are in the December 2 schedule here for my project. There's only one other game scheduled for this date. That's Pittsburgh at Washington. I have not played that one yet, so I can't really give you a report there. So instead, I thought I would give you a look at the standings. Now you can see these also on my website that I have for this project. I have a link to that in the description of this video. But just kind of take you through what the teams are doing right now. As you can see in the Patrick division, there is a 3-way tie for first between the Rangers, the Islanders, and the Washington Capitals. Philly is solidly in fourth with 22 points, and then Pittsburgh and New Jersey are bringing up the rear there, but they're not that far out from fourth place, surprisingly, here in the early going. Over in the Adams division, it's the Montreal Canadiens leading things with 31 points. Buffalo is 5 points behind with 26, and then Boston, Quebec, and Hartford follow up in the Adams division. Let's go over to the Campbell Conference now, see how things are looking over there. In the North Division, Minnesota is leading things with 27 points, 3 points ahead of St. Louis and 6 points ahead of Chicago, while Detroit and Toronto are, again, neck and neck, struggling to get to that fourth playoff spot in that division. Over in the Smythe, Edmonton has the best record in the entire league so far with 36 points. They're 8 full points ahead of Calgary and Winnipeg, which, as you know, are tied for second place going into this contest. And then we have Vancouver and Los Angeles rounding out the teams that are in the Smythe division. And as you can see also on my site, I have all the stats here for all the skaters. As you can see, the skaters for Vancouver, Chicago. I'm not going to I'm not going to go into the weeds with who's leading what right now. You can see all that on my website. Same thing here with the goalie stats. I have those as well, and also special team stats too, because I do keep track of power plays and penalty killing as well. So again, that's just a quick look at things. Granted, this is I'm taking you in the back way through my Google sheet, but again, like I said, you can see all this on the website that I have dedicated to this project, and once again, the link for that is going to be located in the description of this video. All right, time once again now for the third period. Who's going to come out on top here? Is it going to be the Flames or the Jets? So we'll find out soon enough. Let's go to the rink for third period action. All right, just about ready to drop the puck on period number 3. 3-3 tie heading into the final frame, and here we go. 2 minutes off the clock here, and it's a 75. Winnipeg with a chance to take the lead once again, and it's going to go to Arneal. Scott Arneal is going to get the puck here, but he's going to wind it up from the blue line, and he puts it past Don Edwards, and Winnipeg is back on top. It's 4-3. So Scott Arneal, not sure why there's an A on his card there. That's his 11th goal of the season. Puts Winnipeg on top for their first lead since early in the first period. So Randy Carlyle will get the 1 assist. Dave Babbage the other. And so 2 minutes and 4 seconds of the period. All right, 4-3 in favor of the Jets, and we drop the puck once again. 1 more minute coming off the clock here. Calgary now with a chance to tie this game once again. Puck's going to go to Hakan Lube. Lube's going to get it now. He's going to crank it up from the blue line, but it's going to be turned aside by Brian Hayward, and we're going to play on. 1 more minute goes off the clock. Down to 16 minutes. Another scoring chance for Calgary. They're not sitting around. They want to get this game tied. Gary Roberts is going to get the puck this time. Roberts coming out from the blue line. No goal once again. And this time another minute goes by. And this time it's going to be Winnipeg with the scoring chance. Can they add to their lead? Paul McLean's going to try to do so. McLean going in from the shot. Save rating for Don Edwards. And so Don Edwards needs a 7, 9, or 10 to stop the shot from Paul McLean. Does not get it. It's an 8. Paul McLean makes it a 2-goal game for Winnipeg. So Paul McLean, second of the game, 11th of the season for him. And let's see, nothing doing on the first assist. The only assist on this one is going to go to Dale Howarchuk. And time of the goal is going to be 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And now it's the Jets that have a 2-goal lead. Still plenty of time left, though. 15 minutes to go in regulation. Make that down to 12 as we're going to take 3 minutes off the clock here. But as I was saying, anything can happen. And now it looks like we're going to have some minor penalties dished out here to Winnipeg. X and Y2 once again. Now, again, there are no X and Y2s. Let's see. Are they going to get a bench minor like what happened last time? This time they do not. It's a 46. So just some pushing and shoving, but no penalties called at this point. So we're just going to play on here and take another 2 minutes off the clock here. 40, that's no scoring chance for either team. So we're going to take 3 more minutes off the clock here. And that's going to go to Calgary now. So Calgary, in a desperate attempt to try to get back into this, they're going to give the puck to Gary Roberts. Roberts now with it from the face-off circle. And that's going to be a save rating for Hayward. We need a 9, 10, or 11 on the shot from Gary Roberts. Nope, just outside an 8. And Calgary pulls to within 1. Gary Roberts with the goal here. And now it is 5-4. The power forward, Gary Roberts, known for his unorthodox fitness training techniques in the off-season, gets his 8th goal of this project, and we'll have Joey Mullen get the only assist on it. So Roberts from Mullen, time of the goal, 13 minutes and 25 seconds of period number 3, and it's back to a 1-goal game. It is 5-4. And here we go. No time off the clock. That will benefit the Flames, but maybe not, since it's going to be Winnipeg. That's going to get the scoring chance. And this time it is going to go to letter D. Morris Lukowich will get it. Lukowich, though, winds up and fires from the blue line. It goes in. Morris Lukowich puts the Jets back up by 2 goals. And it is now a 6-4 contest. So for Morris Lukowich, that is going to be goal number 17 for him. And assists are going to go to Paul McLean. And that's going to be the only one. So let's just say, let's just call this one 1338. So pretty much right after Calgary scored, Winnipeg gets their 2-goal lead. Right back, it's 6-4, 7 minutes to go in regulation. And we'll take 3 more minutes off the clock here. And that's going to be another scoring chance for Winnipeg to try to put the nail in the coffin here. And this is going to go to Lucien Deblois. Deblois from the slot. And it's another save opportunity. Again, 7, 9, or 10. But it's way off. It's a 4. And Deblois is going to make this a 3-goal lead. And that should just about do it for this game here. Lucien Deblois with his 20th of the season makes it a 7-4 game. Tomas Steen will get the 1 assist and Doug Smell the other. And 16 minutes and 53 seconds is the time. 7-4, 4 minutes to left here. 1 minute off the clock, and we get a 68. That is no scoring chance here, so we'll take 2 more minutes off the clock, and a 70. Again, no scoring chance for either, and that's going to do it for this hockey game. So the Winnipeg Jets defeat the Calgary Flames and take 2nd place all to themselves in the Smythe Division. Final score once again, Winnipeg 7, Calgary 4. Let's go back to the studio for a wrap-up of today's game. All right, so Winnipeg has a big 3rd period to come away with a 7-4 victory here today over the Calgary Flames. Shots on goal in that 3rd period. Calgary had 11 for a game total of 35, while Winnipeg had 14 in the 3rd period for a game total of 31. Let's go to our scoring summary, see how we came to our result today. Winnipeg actually opened up the scoring. Dave Ellett with his 5th of the season, just a minute 9 in on the power play from Lucien Deblois, and that made it 1-0 in favor of the Jets. Then the rest of the 3rd period was all Calgary. Joey Mullen got his 20th of the season from Kent Nilsson at 4:24 to tie things at 1. Then Lanny McDonald scored twice, once at 14:50 and again at 18:32. And at the end of the 1st period, Calgary had a 3-1 lead. But then Winnipeg would tie it up in the 2nd. Paul McLean got his 10th of the campaign from Dale Hawerchuk and Morris Lukowich at 3:39 to make it 3-2. And then Brian Mullen got his 10th of the season from Laurie Boschman at 15:56. And as we went into the 2nd intermission, we were tied at 3 apiece. Then finally in the 3rd, Scott Arniel got his 11th of the season from Randy Carlisle and Dave Babich at 2:04. Paul McLean added another goal to extend the lead to 2 goals for Winnipeg at 5:30 from Dale Hawerchuk. Gary Roberts got a goal for Calgary to try to get the Flames back in it at 13:25, but then Winnipeg got the last two from Morris Lukowich and Lucien Deblois, who, by the way, I mistakenly said Lukowich led the team in goals. As you can see, Lucien Deblois is Winnipeg's goal leader with 20. He got his 20th at 16:53 from Tomas Steen and Doug Smell to make your final score, Winnipeg 7 and Calgary 4. Let's go to our 3 stars of today's game. The number 3 star went to Lanny McDonald of the Flames for scoring 2 goals in that first period for Calgary and made us think that Calgary was going to run away with things after that. So 3rd star to McDonald, 2nd star to Morris Lukowich of Winnipeg. He had a goal and an assist in today's contest. And our number 1 star today is Paul McLean from the Jets. He had 2 goals, including the game winner, and an assist. And so that makes him our number 1 star and our Imagisport player of the game. Congratulations to him. So next up on the channel here, we're going to go back to football, spring football. We're going to go to Second Season Express, and in the middle of my Pennsylvania Football League project. I usually had it as a fall project, but decided this season to make it a spring project, mainly because of how late the Football America cards came out. I'm doing this project a little bit differently this year, though. Besides playing it in the spring, I'm not doing any full games. I'm just doing it just with Second Season Express and with Fast Drive Football. So the next telecast here on Magisport will be one of the games from that project. And then later on, of course, we'll continue the story with Old School Wrestling and probably throw in another great game of the past at some point. All right, so that's going to do it today from the Winnipeg Arena. Once again, your final score, the Winnipeg Jets 7 and the Calgary Flames 4 using shootout hockey. From all of us here at Imagisport, this is Derek Jones saying thank you once again for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And most of all, keep on rolling. We'll see you later.